Sweet. Day 3, solving systems by elimination. We're getting a little bit harder. Recap. Again, we're trying to combine and eliminate a variable. Combine our two equations, eliminate a variable. And we got last video to where we said, look, 3 can match 9. 2 can't really match 7. I mean, I guess we can make it work, but that's a little harder. This one's definitely the easier one. So 3 times a -3 gets me -9, and that will get me my elimination. So that just distributes to everything, and I get here, combine. Again, if this doesn't make sense, you're probably a video or two ahead. Go backwards a little bit and watch those old videos. Get a variable, plug back in, get a variable. And this one was another infinite solution. Again, take the top by 2. And 0 equals 0. Both variables gone. We have infinite or no solution. If it's 0 equals 0, it's infinite. If it's 0 equals something else, it's no solution. I skipped that one, and I skipped that one. Oh, that's because they were. Let me do this. I'll just delete those. That way I don't have to worry about them. Oh, okay. Oh, we did this one where I had -y. There's an invisible 1 here. Can match 3y if I just multiply by 3. If I can get that to say 3y, then I'm good. Yeah, I didn't even really solve this. I think we just talked about it. So you can go away. So that was our recap of that. So let's get into actually what's happening here. So sometimes we can't get it to match real easy. 3 times something to get 5, or vice versa. 5 times something to get 8. It just doesn't work. So instead, since we know we can manipulate one of the equations, and let me say this: 5 times a fraction could totally get 8, but let's not do that. That's way too complicated. And we could match by only changing 1, but it gets nasty. Let's not. Again, I'm looking for variable with the same number and opposite signs. So I could choose to do x here and change signs somewhere if I wanted. But basically, to get these to match, I'm going to take this top one, or this top number, and multiply everything on the bottom, and this bottom number and everything on the top, because at some point these will multiply by each other, and they will both give me 40. This one will give me positive 40. This one will give me negative 40. Now again, I either want different signs here or here, but not both. So I already have different signs here. And I see a lot of people that are like, oh, well, you should use a -8 up here. That's all well and good, but that's going to give you negative 40 down here. And then those don't quite eliminate. You'll have to change signs. So might as well just figure out, I have the signs I need. Let's not mess with the signs out here. Distribute, combine, divide. Now, please be careful when dividing. We might get some big numbers, but they should divide fairly evenly. If you divide the wrong way, you get 0.12 something, something, something. We'll get some fractions, but it shouldn't be too bad. Excuse me. But yeah, this is basically saying we can mess with both rows if we need to. In the previous video, we only messed with one row and got it to match. And if I go backwards, here, I could have, let's do 3. I could have taken this 3, everything down there, and this 9, everything up here, and did 27 and 27, and it still works, but it's a lot easier just to mess with 1. It can be done, but it's more work for you. So here's another example. Again, I'm looking for opposite signs. Now, both x and y already have opposite signs. You legitimately have the choice. Pick which one you want to get rid of and use those numbers. So if I want to get rid of y, I have to use the numbers with y. If I want to get rid of x, I have to use the numbers out here with x. I'm getting rid of y. So I don't want to use 7 and 2 out here and then wonder why my y's didn't eliminate. But We take these and we combine them, get an answer. Where do we plug back in? Well, we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4 options to plug in x, and my class seemed to choose the top one. It seemed easy enough. So we plug it back in and we get our other one. Ooh, and I did not finish this one off. 3, 1, and no one said anything to me. Did I do that here? Yeah. Infinite solution. Okay, all my other ones look okay. Save that. So yeah, this is basically saying we can manipulate both equations if we have to. Again, here, I didn't even solve the whole thing. I said, look, how will we get rid of a variable? They said, well, y already has different signs, so let's use 3 on bottom and 10 on top, and both of the middles will say 30, and we're good to go. That was basically it. I don't think we got too crazy with it. This was just the introduction into, look, we can change both of them. We know we can change one of them. We can change both of them. So if you need to get them to eliminate, because maybe it's not like a 3 and a 9 or something easy, it's fine. We can handle this. And I didn't finish solving this one. If you want to, you can. Pause the video because I'm about to spit out the answer. Pretty sure x is -7 and y is 0, if I remember correctly, is what you should get. So yeah, yeah, if you want to do that one, that was it. I mean, we're kind of baby stepping our way through this, but I really want you to get a good grasp of this, because 3 variables will be easy if you can get 2 variable stuff.